My name is James Brand. I'm the Managing Director of the Founders here at United Cast Bar. United Cast Bar is a pan-European group of companies that is producing and casting continuous cast iron bar. We've got two manufacturing sites, one here in Chesterfield and one in northern Spain in Zaragoza. And we've also got a warehouse and a distribution outlet in pretty much every country across Europe. Most of what we make here, we're selling overseas. 90% of what we're making is going to export. The other 10% is staying within the home market. We've got the broadest and the biggest portfolio of anybody within the world within our peer group. We're making bar from 25mm diameter all the way through to 700mm diameter, and squares and rectangles all the way from 40 by 20 all the way through to 750 by 550, 650 by 510, 535 square. We also make and have pioneered making different profiles and different shapes. So other than squares and rectangles and rounds, we're also making clover leaves and near net shape production for our customers. Here at United Cast Bar, we've got a plethora of roles available for people coming straight from school or straight from university to come and work in. Obviously, United Cast Bar selling material all over the world, not just here within the UK. We need people with languages. Our biggest market that we're selling to is Germany. We have German speakers. We deal a lot with our sister company in Spain. We've got a Spanish speaker. One of our other biggest markets is Italian. We've got an Italian speaker. We also need not just the workers on the shop floor working on the casting lines, but we're also needing accountants, HR, salespeople. We need people that can manage IT. Out on the shop floor, we've got a plethora of roles that we need to fulfill and satisfy. Those are from working on the end of the casting lines in simple labouring jobs all the way through to production metallurgists and supervisors. We need an engineers doing design work on new profiles and new systems that we want to use in our production process. We need CNC machine operators. We take on apprentices every year to work not just in the maintenance department, but also looking at all of the new techniques that are needed for robotisation, automatisation and digitalisation of our process as we move forward into the future. We certainly need a lot of people that understand basic maths, the sciences. In metallurgy, for example, where we play around with different chemical analysis and we have to calculate different chemical formulas to achieve the required products that we're trying to make. We're basically making a cake and we're pulling together lots of different raw materials to put into the melting furnace and calculating the different volumes of all of those different elements that we've got to make to get to our finished product, whether that be the carbons, the silicons, the sodiums, all of those elements that you've learnt in those classes, within those chemistry classes. All of those have got to be applied to achieving what we want to achieve. Once we've made the product, we have to calculate the cooling temperatures that helps us actually calculate taking our material from liquid to solid. And then once we've actually made the material, we have to test it. So we have to machine it and we have to pull it apart and make sure that we understand how strong it is and how tough it is to be able to give to our customers to work safely and operate safely in the application the material is going to be used in.